Guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be an exciting field trip video. We have a really exciting zoo trip planned. We're actually going to be sleeping at the zoo, so come along. So for this zoo trip, we actually spent the night at the zoo in the aquarium. It's called a zoo Snooze. And this zoo in particular is the Toledo Zoo, and it was such an awesome experience. We got to see a lot of really cool things, as you'll see in this video, a lot of behind the scenes things that you don't normally get to see. They even fed us our meals, so they got us some pizza and animal crackers for dinner. And we got to see some of the animals and spend some time at the zoo with no people. We got to see them feed the elephants and see all of the animals really up close and personal.
Jobs. What do? So this government program, WPA, the Works Progress Administration, they put together a pool of money to build buildings. And here at our zoo we have 5 WPA buildings on grounds, the largest in one campus in the entire country. That's another thing. Since 1935, and Frank Skeldon, the zoo curator, didn't have any money to buy materials. He could barely pay the workers. So everything in this building is salvaged. These are canal blocks. The road you drove in on to get to our parking lot used to be the Wabash Cannonball Canal, and they just took the canal stones and brought them over here. The bricks came from the old Toledo Hospital. There was a wing falling down. They brought them here. The floor is polished river rock. The doors are made out of old boxcars that were at the Toledo train yard. So everything in this building, even though it was built in 1935, is recycled. They didn't buy anything. So reduce, reuse, recycle, they got it right.
We had some really amazing tour guides the entire time that really took the time to explain kind of the behind the scenes workings of the zoo and all about the animals, and it was amazing. What's it gonna be?
Maybe a snake or something.
I think so.
Maybe some sort of reptile or small mammal.
So here, and I also have them in a pillowcase for extra protection, which can only mean one thing. Clearly I have a
snake.
Snake.
Oh.
Whoa.
Alright, folks. So this is Sardinia. And Sardinia is a Virgin Island boa. Well, back when our zoo opened 112 years ago, the philosophy was put animals in concrete boxes and we'll go look. When the 80s rolled around, we started thinking a little bit more about conservation. And the VI boa was in deep trouble down in the
very long body with a short tail, or does it have a very short body with a really long tail?
I've always wondered what out of here. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the biggest frog I've ever seen in my life.
And we have a smaller one named Bruce for you Marvel superhero fans. We think our zookeepers are very quirky. Anyway, this is a giant African bullfrog. This is Chris with a K. Yes. And Chris is a 3-banded armadillo. He's had a ton of little ones. We have a female named Marilyn. We named her after Marilyn Monroe because one of the little scoots on her back is black. And so, like the mole that Marilyn Monroe has. Now, when you look at Chris run around, you're like, oh, it looks like he's tiptoeing. Yeah, he's got these crazy claw feet like this, and he runs around on top of those claws. Now, if he was going to get at some bark, and dig back the bark and go looking for bugs, break for the door, and I was not prepared for that. So I did one of these instead of one of these, and he closed up right. I had armadillo on my finger, and they don't let go till they're darn good and ready. I swear it was like 10 minutes.
Can they feel you touching their shell or not really?
Yes, he can. If you've ever worn like a thick winter coat and someone's tapped you on the shoulder, and you can feel it, just not great. That's what it feels like to him.
Turtle or?
I actually think a turtle has that spine embedded in there. I think a turtle might actually feel a little bit more than Chris does. See, we get a little photo out here.
When it was dark, we got to do a night walk through the zoo and see some of the nocturnal animals. They also had a cute little bonfire for the kids and a sing-along. And then we sprawled out our beds in the aquarium and got to watch the fish as we fell asleep. Is it pretty cool? What was your favorite part so far?
Seeing the fish while I was sleeping.
Yeah? That's pretty cool. I liked the armadillo. He was cute.
I forgot that we said Daddy, look! I totally forgot about the armadillo.
Mm-hmm. It's been pretty cool, huh, so far?
Near the desert cactus. She saw him while she was driving on the side of the road. Cactus is about yay big, okay? So cactus is kind of small. So she sees him, he's all by himself now.
He's a black and white Argentinian tegu. He lives in Argentina, but he knows no bounds. So he's in like the other areas surrounding Argentina.
She's going to bite me. So I won't use her because she tries to bite me.
There's a suit that worked all the time when I was little.
Yeah. So she doesn't really.
Oh, because the little bumps feel like chocolate.
Yeah, exactly.
It does not smell good. It's a horseshoe crab.
So we also got to go up on the dive deck behind the aquarium and see where they feed the fish from and kind of see the inner workings of the aquarium, which was pretty cool. We weren't allowed to video during that, so I don't have any clips to show you of that. But it was so much fun. This touch pool was one of my kids, both my kids' favorite things. And Emmett really branched out and was not afraid to touch the sharks and the stingrays. And that was amazing to see because he can be a little bit more reserved, but he had a ton of fun. These otters loved Emmett and they literally played with him like this and did this over and over again for like 20 minutes. It was so fun.
Bless you.
Oh, here he comes again. Woo! Let's do the shoulder.
These little tamarin little monkeys were jumping all over the place and super curious about these three boys. They kept jumping at the glass right at their faces and it was so funny. Look at him. Yeah, we're gonna have lettuce and you guys can feed them one piece at a time, okay? We also got a chance to feed the giraffes and we have never done that before, so that was such an incredible experience being that up close and personal with these magnificent animals. This is how we finished out our day, and we had so much fun at the Toledo Zoo Snooze. I highly recommend, if you have animal lovers, checking this out because it was really, really awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little vlog, and I will see you guys in another video very soon.